Okay, well, let's get this party started. So, we're going to do a little bit in summer trials, and then I think I've got 2 more paths to do for uncollected, the final quest. And then I think that is it, because we got all of Master done, all of Cav done. Yeah. Alright, so let's get at it. Ooh, we've got Mystic Combat still, so we'll use a Mystic for that last little bit. And then between now and tomorrow, when EQ resets, should be able to get event quest completion done. So, let's get started with the arenas. I've also got the featured arenas to do, but I don't think I'm going to be working on that tonight. I only need 1 more run of my 6 stars, so I might do that at some point tomorrow. But yeah, I'm a little bit behind. I'd like to be at 3 million for the Summoner Trials. So we're going to do 500,000 and then do a bit of the EQ. I think it's just 2 more paths, and then we'll do another 500,000 here. And then depending on where we are, we may do some featured. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's see. Ooh, I may put on an attack boost too, just to make these 4 stars go a little bit quicker. Mr. Showers, how you doing? How you doing? You just up late waiting to see who you can find streaming MCOC, are ya? What are you up to? This is probably the latest I've ever, not late as in time of day, but latest as in like almost at the end that I've done EQ. Normally I would have EQ done yesterday or today, like within the day, but yeah, I was not well, a big part of it too though is I spent a fair bit of time on those objectives, so I didn't spend as well. I mean, I spent the same amount of time, but I spent a lot of time on the objectives, so didn't get the actual EQ side of things done that I'd normally like to get done. Wish I could blame my companies. I have no idea what that means. Finally beat. Is that for what is that, 6-4 for the Medusa boss you're talking about? Is that what you're referring to, or something else? Wish I could stream MCOC but blame my. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, you need to stream in general. You need at least a certain upload capability, and if you don't have it, it's just not going to work. Ooh, that's not going to work either. Running into them when they're throwing their special. I go through phases where I do that a ton, and then other times where I don't do it, but yeah, that happens quite often. You're on 633? Nice. Very nice. So did you do any of week 10 or no? Or you just like, nah, hell nah. I ain't bothered with that nonsense. Because I think there was quite a few people who just skipped it all together, and then a lot that just did completion, which I think completion was sufficient, to be honest. I if I was closer to an R4, it would have made sense going for exploration, but considering I'm not even close to an R4, there's really not much point in doing exploration outside of I had the units to get me through it. But yeah, if the game was in a better state, I think absolutely. But yeah, I shouldn't have done it because yeah, I definitely used some. You know what? To be fair, probably 2/3 was my screw up of the unit use, but I'd say a third of it was the game. If the game had been working properly, I think I would have spent a third less. Eric, how you doing? You got done 7.2? Very good. I'm still not there. Throwbreaker. What is it? The R3 that you're waiting for, or the? Well, yeah, I guess it's the R3, right? So is it the T5CC? Because yeah, if you're in Act 7, you've already beat the Grandmaster at least once. So the R3. So you don't have the T5CC, or you don't have a champion you want to take up? I suppose it could also be both too. The game won't give me science T5CC. Okay. It probably knows what you want. You have torch, right? Yeah, okay. Do you have any other T5CC of any other class? Because the generic, the T5B and the T2A, like they don't come that quickly, but you get them over time, regardless. It's the class ones that are the difficult ones to come by for sure. Not a form. Okay. Yeah, because I was gonna say, like, you might be better off just taking somebody else up, just to get Thronebreaker, start getting those daily crystals, and then whenever you get the generic resources, you'd be able to take Torch. But yeah, if you're not even close in other classes, well then that's irrelevant. That sucks though. What time is it for you, Eric? Oh, why would I do that? Why? Redonkulous. I see that he's throwing his L1, and I run into it. Or his L2. Rather than... Now that one, okay. That was... I don't know what that was. 110? Okay. So you are 2 hours in my future. You have over 75% for 3 different classes. Do you have champions in other classes that you'd want to take to R3? You know what? Actually, before I go into Uncollected, I should take a quick look because I do. So with week 10, you get 4 25% selectors. Yeah, 4 25% selectors of T5CC, and I have no idea what classes I'm going for. I think I want to get closer to having a Cosmic T5CC. Not that there's anybody anytime soon that I'm going to take to R3. I just want to be a little bit closer if I happen to pull Hyperion from the featured calves this coming month for the side quest or whatever they're going to call it, featured calves. I don't think we'll see him in the next 6-star featured crystal. But if we do, because I've been saving 6-star shards for that. And with tomorrow, I'll be at 130 shards? 130 or 140 shards tomorrow. So I should be able to open at least 10 of the featured 6-star crystals when they drop in about a month. Oh, and I think tomorrow... Actually, you know what? There's a fair bit of stuff I want to check before I get into EQ. I think tomorrow we get the new Incursions crystals too. Those, though, I won't be opening it. Now, they're changing the way they distribute them, where it's going to be based on abilities and not just specific champions. So, the only ones of those, though, that I'd be interested in opening at all would be if they got Wolverine or Scarlet Witch. Outside of that, I wouldn't open the 5 stars. I would just save the artifacts for the 6-star shards. And I'm getting close to the cap on artifacts. I think the cap is 124 or 132, and I'm at 90, I think. Oh, that was pretty bad. It takes grinding content and then not getting the T5CC you want? Yeah, it does, dude. It does, absolutely. And I guess you've obviously been opening the... Are you able to do cab difficulty for the monthly EQ? Because there was a while back where I was trying to get Cosmic T5CC, and they had just changed it over where cab difficulty would give you the 10% Nexus. So as soon as the new EQ would drop, I would try to get that as quick as I could. And the first time, and I think, like, I would have needed a little bit of T5CC. I would have needed more than 10%. But the first time, like, I wasn't even... Cosmic wasn't even an option. So that was really annoying. Yeah, scope that. So I need to remember when we get to 2.5 million here, I need to check the T5CC I want, and I need to also check if incursion crystals reset tomorrow. I was just checking on the time. I guess either way, it's still just a matter of hours, really. So what are you up to currently, Eric? What you got going down? You know, it's funny. If I'm not going for a champion from Arena, I sometimes find it, even though it's not as involved, I sometimes find it very hard to focus on it. And that's why I'm kind of behind where I want to be currently. Is because I'm not needing to, really pay attention to Arena, so I've been slacking a fair bit. Just sitting here in sadness. The Roadbreaker feels so far. Yeah. How long have you been Cav? Been Cav for over a year? Oh, that sucks. But we get there eventually. Yeah, I haven't looked at the. That was a bunch of I. I haven't looked at the stuff for the non-side side quest for September and October, but I think there's. I don't know if it's selector, but I think there's the opportunity at a 25% T5CC. If it's a selector, though, I mean that'd do you really well. You're over 11K prestige. Oof. Almost 800 rating, 7.2 done. All variants done. Still no thrill breaker. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that whatever the next title, progression title, comes, whatever it is, I don't think they're going to have the rank requirement. I think that's a bit ridiculous. I mean, the only thing they could have would be like either an amount of R3s, which I highly doubt they would do that, or having at least an R4. And I don't think they're going to do that. And if they do, yeah, that'd be ridiculous. Now, if they want to make it where it's exploring or completing really hard content, I'm okay with that. But yeah, making the T5 the rank thing, I think, is a bit redonkulous. Because yeah, there is too much RNG. I get why they did that. They did that for people to end up buying like selectors and stuff. But I don't know. I think it's kind of a silly way. Next title, complete 7.2. No, I think the next title will probably be either 7.3 exploration or I don't know if it would be 7.4 completion, maybe. Or no, maybe Act 7 completion. I don't think we're going to see it for 7.3. I think we'll see it at 7.4. I don't know. Yeah, I don't even. Yeah, I guess we would get a new daily crystal. Yeah, we would probably get a new daily crystal and we'd probably have T3A and T6B frags in it. I don't know if we would see a new champion crystal. That'd be interesting. If it was like 4, 5, and 6 stars, that'd be interesting. But yeah, I think we're ways off from that, anyways. So 7.3 October, middle of October. 7.4. I think they had suggested early 2022, so probably February, March. So yeah, I would think that's when we'll see the next title. And well, you know what? They could do an R4 because, like, as of tomorrow, we're going to see quite a few R4s in the game. And by March, there would be a lot of people who are, like, I think by March I'll be much closer to an R4, if not already having at least one. So they could do that. I hope not. I'm gonna have the next title come out before I get Throwbreaker. Yeah, it sucks too, right? Because nothing substantial will be out until 7.3 to be able to get to those final resources. Maybe the side quest stuff along with event quest exploration, but damn the brakes, damn the brakes. I think there might be a lot of people feeling how you're feeling about Thronebreaker. They might be feeling about their R4 if they weren't able to do week 10. Because that's a big chunk of resources for R4. Between that and Karina Challenge, that's really getting you along. I think I'm gonna stream Cav completion tomorrow. I normally don't, just because there's too much arena to be done. But I think if I can end up at 3 million here tonight, I should be pretty good for where I want to be for arena. I'll need a few more. I think 3 million for basic, one more run of the 6 stars for feature. Yeah, which I could get that done pretty quick tomorrow, so should be in a pretty decent spot. So another 100,000. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh dear. I think Exploring Variant 6 is my best bet next. I got Red Mags, Doom, Void, Sentinel, Mole Man. Good options for it. Is there T5CC from there? From the variant? Let me see. Get out of there and back into there. Okay, cool. Okay. Full expiration is 20. Okay. Yeah, it's a crystal, not a. Yeah, you don't get to select though. Oh, while I'm here, let me see. Okay, yeah, so it is for 25% T5CC selectors. And then let me check on the incursions crystals. Oh, that's 2 days away. That's weird. I would have thought that would have reset on Wednesday. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, so not as close as I thought. Okay, and I've got 94,000 artifacts. Yeah, there's nothing in there currently. And we get Glory should reset tomorrow. Yeah. It should. No. And I've got quite a bit of T2A, so I don't. Oh, I do want to buy a few health pods. Okay. Have you fully explored Variant 6? Yes, I have. I've got all of the variants done. I think the only thing I don't have done are the 3 LOL Karina challenges. Everything else is done. Yeah. Variant 6 is the villain one, right? Yeah, Variant 6 is the villain one. Variant 7 is the hero one. Yeah, the options you listed for Variant 6 are all pretty good. How difficult is it compared to Act 7, Full Exploration? Well, it's less of a variety of champions because you're limited to villains. But if you've got good options, which the ones you listed are all good options, yeah, it's fine. They're probably about the same difficulty. I think Acts 7.2 and 7.1 might be a little bit more rewarding if you bring the proper class. Yeah, because the villain one kind of has the similar idea where you bring champions that do certain things beyond just being the villain. Yeah, so Like, I think one of the things is being unstoppable. What else is there? That's the only one thing that comes to mind right off, is being able to go unstoppable. Hang on, I'll be right back. Un momento. Okay. Back. I am back. Yeah, no, variant 6 isn't too bad. So long as you got decent counters. And Red Mags is definitely good with the Unstoppable on the heavies. Doom is good. Mole Man I don't think was buffed when that first came around, so he's probably quite good. But that when that first came out, he wasn't really an option people would have taken in. Namit, how you doing? But yeah, Red Mags and Doom. Did you say okay? And if you have Venom, he's quite good for it too. Void is, I mean, he's a villain, so he'd be fine regardless. He's gonna be a little bit slower. But I think for me, I used Red Mags. I didn't use Doom much, and that was just because of running Suicides. Could have used him though. I used Ghost a lot, I used Venom a lot, and I used Omega Red. No, I didn't use Omega Red very much. I might have used him for like 2 or 3 fights, but Ghost, Venom, those were probably the 2 I used the most. Red Mags would have been a close third. There was probably only 3 to 5 champions I used a lot though. Oh, people used Kingpin a fair bit too. I don't know if Sentinel was really used, but I mean he'd be applicable for it for sure. You got another CEO luck opening for Act 6-2. Nice. What'd you get? What'd you get? Uh-oh. I don't think this is going to do her in. Oh, no, it's not. But I do not want her to throw her L3. Although I don't think her L3 would have killed me anyway. It probably would have been okay. I didn't want to chance it, though. Ooh, let me turn... There we go. At 6-star Nebula and 5-star third dupe on Hulkbuster, and 4 3-stars from Cav Crystal. Yep. That's about right for the Cav Crystals. Nebula as a 6-star would be interesting, actually. The healing that she would do as a 6-star would be pretty interesting. The thing that sucks with her, though, is that you got to get hit hard to activate your healing. And by the time you want to heal, you probably don't have much health to sustain a hard hit. Five-star Venom is good for variant 6 as far as I have done. Venom is probably one of the top champions overall for variants. He's good for pretty much all of them except the hero variant, because he'd be okay for variant 1 for the cosmic quest. He's going to be good for the extra large, or the size variant. He wouldn't be good for the tech variant, but I mean that's okay because that's obviously tech. He'd be good for variant 4, where it's dependent on the star level. So every star level of Venom, you've got to be good there. He'll be good for, I think it's variant 5, where it's the Spider-Verse. Spider-Verse, Symbiote, and Mystic. And then, yeah, there's only like one or two variants where he wouldn't be a really good option. Okay, so let's go into here. And I think I've only got 2 paths for uncollected to do. And I was doing this earlier, and yeah, we're going to stick with this current team. So I want to see if I can get a couple charges on Corvus, because Corvus will be really good for the for Peni. And other than Corvus, we're just going to use... okay, so here we're going to get... Okay, we could get 3 charges. Here we can get just 1. Okay. We'll do this one with the 1 charge. So you do this fight with Corvus to get the charge. It's going to be a big difference fighting Peni on this path, where I'm only going to get 1 charge, as opposed to the other path where I should have 3. I've done variant 6, just looking for options to explore. Yeah, so whoever you use to complete it should be fine for exploration. Like I said, Magneto would be good for where you need Unstoppable. Doom for no, you didn't say Doom is one of your options. No, yeah, you did. Doom for any power control. I think maybe just between those two might be good. Any tips for 6-3? No, I don't really remember, like, stuff I've done a while ago. I don't remember it at all. Sandy, how you doing? Didn't even have mags for initial completion, so you're better off now than you were when you first went through it. Yeah, because we're not going to be able to poison Red Hawk. Let's just go with this. Jacob, how you doing? What you got going down? And we will use Diablo for this one. I think I tried it, and I don't think this is going to work, but let's do it. Because I don't think if he goes... Well, I would need to have my Philosopher's Mix active. But I don't... Yeah, no, that's not going to remove his Indestructible anyways. And I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get to my L1. Yeah, I don't think I'll... maybe. No, I should be able to get to my L1 before he gets his own Indestructible. Yeah, I'll be able to do it here. Although... Yeah, I don't think that's going to... No, because it's going to be all passive. I could just wait him out. Got him. 7:30 a.m. here. Very good. Well, just stopping by for my early meeting. How are you? I'm doing okay. I'm a little bit behind on Summoner Trials, but I'm going to do another 500,000 before the stream is done there. And yeah, I'll have tomorrow to do anything that's left in it, so I'm good. You look like Kingpin and Daredevil. You can't see a big Kingpin. I might be a little bit too tanned for that though, and not tall enough probably. Actually, the guy who plays him, like I think they obviously use some special effects, but the guy who plays him, he's a relatively big guy, but he's not that big. He's been in a few movies though. The Grandmaster fight was fun, but also very frustrating once I got into it. Yeah. It takes a bit of time. Both the Grandmaster and the Grandmaster, right? Because they're kind of different. The Grandmaster more so. Grandmaster, you just really need to pay attention to the phases. And Grandmaster, you just need to pay attention to what he's telling you to do, for the most part. So. Okay, yeah, again, it wouldn't have mattered. Because I'm thinking for that L1, if I have the Philosopher's Mix active, and I've got his pre-fight that allows me to heal off of energy damage, I should just be able to take that hit from the L1, and it should actually heal me more than anything else. And I meant to actually try it this time, but I wasn't paying attention. And yeah, you'd have to line it up where you'd have your L1 off just before he gets his. Solar too nice to be Kingpin. He wouldn't have it in him to crush someone with a car. You don't know that. You don't know. That's good. That arena is horrible in terms of scale. Yeah, dude, it is. It really is. No, but for the most part, I just try to get it done in chunks of 500,000. And I used to initially. I was trying to just get do 1 million or 1.5 million each go, and I found that really hard. And yeah, but doing it in chunks of 500,000. So do 500,000, watch some TV, cooks, whatever it is, just a break for 20 minutes even, and then come back and do another 500,000. It's not too bad. You got worst 6-star group? Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, so this works out really well. Once you get her stunned, and you've got at least one charge with Corvus. Yeah. It's so quick. You can't tell me Kingpin crushing that dude and Daredevil wasn't savage? Yeah, I don't remember. I watched all of Daredevil. I watched all of Jessica Jones. Which ones did I watch? Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Punisher. Maybe it was just those three. I don't really remember them, but I know I quite liked Punisher, though. I liked that series. Yeah, it was pretty good. Okay. So this one is going to be even crazier for Corvus versus Peni. Because I should be able to get 3 charges. I'll get the Tech the Mutant, and I should be able to get the Evade. I don't think there's an Avenger on the path. 600 hits, took out 50% of Winter Soldier, and quit the fight in between with Groot. That is somebody that could definitely use a little bit of love. But it doesn't look like he's going to get any love anytime soon. Maybe when the next Guardians movie comes out. Yeah. Jacob Tutu and the Hooded Fang. That was a kid's book from when I was a kid. Down you go. Oh, hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, and back I am. Need to upgrade Drunken Master. Dude, it's crazy how Diablo went from wanting to quit the game if you pulled him to being somebody that people really want. Okay, so I should be able to get that charge real quick. Oh, you stinker. Okay, well. There we go. Really? You're just gonna stand there? Okay. Okay. You got 5-star Falcon? Not bad. Not bad. So look at my profile pic. I took the out R3 like one day after his buffs. Yeah, I think I took him to R2 pretty... No, I used him for a little bit before I took him to R2. And I took him to R3 mainly because I was intending to use him for the Mysterio path for week 10. So it was between that and then also feeling that like I do use him for the Red Mags mini on map 7, and which is he was absolutely fine at R2, but I figured at R3 that would make it a little bit easier. So even if I didn't use him for week 10, I would get use out of him there. So, but if not for week 10, I probably wouldn't have taken him to rank 3 when I did. After beating 7-2, I actually pulled 6-star Colossus. Nice. That is a nice pull for sure. Let me try the... it's not really going to matter because I think he's going to be pretty close to dead before I can get to an L1. But I think with this, I'll be able to remove his armor ups if I've got the Velociraptor mix active. Ooh, that was interesting. Started just running in there. Huh. So let's see. Let's see if we... Okay, not bad. Oh, not bad at all. We removed both. Ooh, we need the L2. Okay. Ooh. That got close. That got real close. So it's really a shame that Peni is poison immune. Otherwise, Diablo would be so good for her. Wait, I'm missing a charge. What am I missing? Oh, I need mutant, don't I? Yes. It's a good thing I realized that. No, did I get mutant or did I get tech initially? Oh, come here. Oh! Wow, that was interesting. I went to dash back and just stood there. Okay. Does Colossus need Awakening? He doesn't need it, but he benefits from it. It's good for him. But you can absolutely play him without. I already got the evade from Mortal. Oh, that sucks. I don't really want to use a... Okay, back to the arenas. We'll be back and finish this off in a bit. Yeah, I don't want to use a full energy refill just for 3 nodes. No, do 1, then the portal. Yeah, 3 nodes. Yeah. Yeah, let's try to get to 3 million here. And do I still have an attack boost running? Probably not. Anyways, I have to go. Take care. All right, Jacob. Thanks for coming and saying hi. Let's see. We'll do that, and we'll do that. Okay. And I will probably be back in a few hours myself, actually. Should be streaming EQ completion or CAV completion. Yeah, so long as I get to 3 million for Summoner Trials, I'll be where I want to be. Won't need to be doing Arena right away tomorrow. But I will be doing it throughout the day while watching TV, most likely. No. I don't know if this is going to do him in. No, almost. Now I got him. There we go. There we go, there we go. Bring on that. Ooh, what do I want to do here? Yeah, I guess so. Because it'll be incinerate immune, so me as well. And you. Oh, you know what I was gonna do for fun? So I did the Sim Supreme path with Cap IW, and I needed to use a revive. It was so annoying. I could get him down to 40 or 30%, no, well, I shouldn't say no problem, but reliably. I just couldn't get him dead. And at one point I was thinking to take Red Guardian to rank 2. And I hadn't even thought of it. And I know I'd seen somebody use Thing. So since I finished it, I don't know why, I just tried Thing a couple times just for the hell of it to see how easy he would have been for Sim Supreme. And oh my lord, it was so easy. And the thing with Thing too, so you don't have to worry about Nullify, so you're not having to worry about that crazy damage when he's changing phases. But if he gets to an L3, all you got to do is get your heavy off, and then you've got protection for that L3. So, yeah. I didn't think of it when I was using Cap IW though, because I think, yeah, Thing probably would have worked pretty well for all of it, so. Yeah, I hate fighting Nova. Nova and Annihilus are probably the two that I just really annoy me. We should be able to get to 3 million. And I don't know if we'll have enough energy to finish off Uncollected, but we're close. And that's 2 crashes. Holy crap. Okay. Well, it's not surprising. Definitely not surprising. And there we go. Yeah, I think I'll be fine just to leave the sport. Well, okay, we're gonna have to back up anyways, so. But yeah, I wasn't really gonna try to evade the spore damage because he was going down pretty quick, so. So it was all good. All good indeed. Okay. Down she goes. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. So 300,000. Yeah, we're not going to have the energy. And I don't have any small energy refills either. Ugh. Oh, I keep forgetting to check whether the attack boost is still active. That was one way to get through things, right? Should be able to get him down here. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. There we go. There we go. What are you up to, Jacob? What you got going down? What you got going down? So, if you could stream, Jacob, do you think you'd be streaming like later in the evening or during the day, or? Okay, well, if you're going to stand there, I'm going to hit you. Yeah, that's good enough. Good enough indeed. Oh boy, might almost be bedtime. Ooh, that got close. That got close. Man, with that battle chip boost, it was nice how quickly you were able to gain the battle chips, and that now it's back to normal. It's like, yeah, it takes a while. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh boy. Aww. Damn it. I thought I had him parried. There we go. Ooh, he almost had me. He almost had me. We're going to be able to get the L2 off? Yes, I am. Oh, yeah. Down he goes. Booyah. Booyah, booyah. Ah, crap. The bleed fell off, so we're not going to be able to get in. The long one there. Although it doesn't really matter, because the fight is over. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, that is bright. Gizmo would not be happy. Oh, right. I also need to check what T5CC I was probably going to be selecting for tomorrow. Yeah, let's get to 29 and then I'll do that. Or should I say 2.9? I think I want to get at least one or two cosmic though. Yeah, it could be a very long ways off, but I do want to have probably at least one cosmic T5CC just in case I ever get Hyperion. Because yeah, I'll definitely take Hyperion to rank 3. Oh, and I also need to remember I've got one Reaper Crawler's crystal to open before the stream's done. Jay, how you doing? How you doing? What you got going down on this Wednesday night, Thursday morning? Oh dear, okay, okay. Take your time, take your time. Don't beat me too hard. Just came back from work? Okay. What do you do for work? I think. Yeah, I should probably get to the 3.2. By the time I get to 3.2 million, I should have enough energy to finish off Uncollected. Probably. Construction? Oh, okay. What time is it for you currently? $11:04. Okay. Yeah, I was just catching up on some arena because I'd been slacking off for the day, and I had two paths for Uncollected to get done in EQ. Let's do that. Are you grinding arena? Just for milestones for summoner trials. I'm not going for any champion in particular. I picked up Peni as a 5-star last round. I should do a little bit more arena, I suppose, because we... Oh, no, duh. The gold and battle chip boost is not active, so... Yeah, don't need to be doing any extra nonsense. No, I got Penny Parker round 1 as a 5-star. I'm not doing any 6-star grinds. I'm going to go for Angela in the basic as a 6-star to dupe her. And then outside of that, I don't think I'm doing any grinds for champions other than when Omega Red will be in the basic arena. And Omega Red, that's going to be a little... still a ways away. But those are the only two that I know for sure I'm going to go for. The only other one that I could possibly see doing, and I'm not too sure, would be Hyperion. If we see him in the 6-star arena. I don't think I would go for him round 1. Yeah, I wouldn't go for him round 1, and I'd have to be prepared to put up about probably 8 to 15 million more in round 2. So, but that's why I would wait for round 2. Because if he went for like 130-ish in round 1, I think he's going to go a lot higher. I think he's going to go for like 150, 160-ish. But if he went for around 130 round 1, I could do another 15 to 20. So I could do 150, and it wouldn't be much more than 5,000. Then about 5,000 units. So I'd be willing to do that for him as a 6-star. But if it was anything more than that, like if he went round 1, now I mean there is the possibility that he would drop off round 2, but no, if I were going to go for him, I would be putting up more in round 2 than what he went for round 1. Nimrod actually might go pretty high in Arena 2 because he's looking like he's going to have pretty good prestige. I don't really know anything about him. I haven't read any of the info, but it looks like people are suggesting he might be pretty good. So, yeah, we could see some pretty high arenas over the next little while. Actually, let me just see something, because there. So, like in the spotlight for Nimrod, they had his prestige, which was pretty high, but not super high. And then on my, it had his prestige as number 1 overall, as a 6-star rank 3. Well, regardless what it is, 6-star rank 3, max rank 5, rank 4. Basically, Nimrod was looking like the highest prestige. And I don't know, like I think my takes their info directly from the game. So yeah, I'm not sure. Whereas the spotlight, you could, type the wrong info. So yeah, it'll be interesting. But it looks like if the info is correct for the spotlight, it looks like he should be replacing the overseer. So Nimrod should be 8th overall for prestige. Now the thing is, at rank 4, I don't know if he'll move up or if he'll still be the same as in 8th overall. So let's see. Do you like Miles Morales Spider-Man buff? I have not looked into it at all. Yeah, I haven't looked at it at all. I think people are liking it though. That's good. He's not a champion I was ever considering one way or the other. I have him as a 6-star. But yeah, he's not a science champion I was ever considering doing anything with. Buff or not. So. Nimrod is so satisfying. Kitty Pryde is kind of looks like Ghost, but not equal to her. Maybe I may be wrong. Okay. Yeah, I think she had some kind of phase thing, right? So, or invisibility or whatever. Yeah. Which is kind of funny that they're reducing the usefulness of Ghost, but introducing a new phase or invisibility champion. I think that's a little bit funny. Like the timing of that seems, I don't know. I mean, and I have no idea if she'll be as good. But yeah, I just think that's a little bit funny, the timing, how that works out. Phase when dashing in. Oh, okay. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, for the most part, unless the champion is in the game, I really don't pay attention. Just because it's just too often where the write-up or whatever is one thing, and then, quite often, like what, a month, a couple weeks after they're in game, things change. So yeah, I usually try to wait until they've been in game for a while until I have an opinion. So I'm just thinking, like, Sun Shi, I got him as a 5-star and I played around with him a little bit. And it was after playing with him as a 5-star that I decided to go for him as a 6-star. And it was while I was going for him as a 6-star where they changed his permanent stun. Now, that isn't why I liked him when I played him as a 5-star, so that was kind of irrelevant, really. But even then, like, he was in the game. He was playable. He'd been there for about, not a week, but a couple days. And even then, they still changed something. So, was Gamora buff anything new or just added damage? I think it's just damage. But yeah, for the most part, I really don't pay attention to the buff champions that much. And sometimes that bites me in the ass because I'll do rank ups and it would have probably been better to do a buff champion as a rank up rather than whoever I would have done. And Diablo was another case where I wasn't paying attention to the rank up. And then I had Diablo and I don't remember who the other two were in a Nexus, in a 6-star Nexus. And I had Diablo as a 6-star unduped, but I had no idea what his Awakened ability did. So while I had the crystal on my screen, I had to go look it up. And it was a good thing I did because, yeah, his Awakening is pretty good. Especially, like, if you're running Suicide, that's really good. So... I did see something. I didn't watch the video, but I saw something where they're suggesting that Gamora is doing a lot more damage. Yeah, I have no idea, though. Robot Man or Drunken Master, which options is good? I don't know who you mean by Robot Man. I'm assuming you mean Diablo. I think Diablo is by far the best buff this year, up to now. He might be... I don't know if I would say he's one of... I don't know if I would say he's necessarily one of the... No, he is one of the best buffs overall. I don't know if I would say he's the best buff, but he might be the most significant buff, as in taking a champion from, like, the bottom of the class to the top of the class. Both Colossus and Red Mags were pretty low for mutants. And then... Well, I mean, I guess people still would... You could... Well, I think Apocalypse is the best, hands down. Dragon Man is Robot Man. Oh, okay. I would say Diablo. Yeah, I would say Diablo. Dragon Man's okay. And he's kind of fun. Damage-wise, though, as long as the opponent can be poisoned, Diablo, absolutely. Sustainability-wise, Diablo, absolutely. Yeah, the only way I think I would use or prefer Dragon Man is if the opponent is poison immune. But as long as I could poison him, I think Diablo would be between those two who I would take. Because even Dragon Man's immunities to bleed and poison doesn't really matter because Diablo is basically poison immune. He's not going to take any damage from it. He's not going to... There's no negative effect. It's beneficial. And the bleed from Suicide will run off eventually. And even while he's got the bleed, he's going to take less bleed than he normally would. So... Yeah. I think, I mean, overall, you're not going to really consider champions for rank ups too much. Like that's not what's going to deter. You're not going to consider champions based on defense when you're thinking of ranking up. Like that's not going to be the biggest consideration. But I think that's where Dragon Man would be better than Diablo, would be defensively. Yeah, I don't see taking Dragon Man over Diablo outside of defense, really. Parasite, how you doing? How is your Thursday coming along? Have Apocalypse, so Gambit is kind of immortal? Yeah, Gambit does pretty well as a horseman. Yeah. Well, he's immortal just as far as the block proficiency. But if you get hit and you're not blocking, you're still going to get hit hard, so... you have more patience to do 4-star arena. They give less points, but they give more units. So that's why I do the 4-star arena. As far as the 3 arenas go, the 4-star arena is where you get the majority of you get half of the units that you can get from arena, and it's all from the 4-star. So you can get 540 units per week just from milestones for arena, and 270 of those are just from the 4-star. So yeah, if you're after units, you want to be doing the 4-stars. And then the shard, so you get units, battle chips, but then you also get shards for the other 2 arenas. But yeah, if units are the main objective, then you absolutely want to be doing the 4-star. What you're going to do with units? Spend on worse offers? Nope. I'll use them to get through things like week 10 of Summer of Pain. Because that is how I got through it. Yeah, I didn't. The first path I did, I had resources, not many. Used them all and used units. And then the next 3 paths were completely units because I had no resources. And then we had Halls of Healing, and I was able to do some exchanging from Halls of Healing. And so my last 2 paths, I did have resources, but I also used units. So for the main reason I want a lot of units is for the Cyber Weekend July 4th unit offers, but also that if content comes along that's going to be difficult, I can... Because, I don't farm resources, really. The biggest thing I farm is energy refills. I don't farm health pots at all. While I'm farming energy refills, I'll also farm revives. But having units on hand means I don't need to be farming. So, yeah. And it's something to do. Hang out, shoot the shit with whoever's watching the stream, so it works out. I complete the CAV EQ on the last day. I have 10 paths pending and doing it in parallel. Ooh, damn, son. I didn't even do any arena. Maybe I'll do rounds in Civil Warrior. Yeah. The thing with arena, though, it takes a bit of time to set up. Not as in, like, doing what I'm doing currently, but it takes a bit of time to be efficient in it. Like, if you don't rank your 4 stars or your 5 stars in general, it can make it a little bit harder. You'll have a whole bunch of champions, but if they're not at a decent rank to benefit you in arena, then you want to get into arena, then you're kind of scrambling to get champions ranked up, which is going to be expensive gold wise, and you're going to be using resources all the time. But the sooner you start kind of focusing on that, the better long term it will be. Like I've been doing the arena where that's kind of like a big focus for about 2 years. Now all along I always maxed out my 3 stars. So now 3 stars I don't use in arena anymore at all. But 4 stars, like I'd always take at least to R3. All 5 stars go to R3, only for arena. So yeah, so when I get like new champions, it's only a couple at a time that I ever have to get to R3. And then recently I wanted to expand my 5-star roster, so I've been targeting new 5 stars. But yeah, if you haven't had arena as a focus, and you get new champions from crystals or from wherever else, and you just rank up the ones that you plan to use, it helps you save resources. But then if you try to focus on arena, you don't really you'll have the numbers, but they won't necessarily do that great in arena. So normally what rewards you get when you finish all milestones in this arena, in the one I'm doing currently, it's 270 units. And then the battle chips, there's shards from milestones. Now the last couple times I've done this, normally I was only finishing in the top 10%, which is not anything great, but the top 500 you get a 4-star. I think it's a 4-star Nexus. And the last 2 rounds, I've finished in the top 500, which is weird because I'm not putting up any more points than I normally would. So I don't know why all of a sudden I'm in the top 500. I might be doing like 1 or 2 rounds more than I would usually do, but yeah. And then for the featured arena, I'm usually putting up about 28 rank rewards, So yeah, so that's the top 500 as far as the rank rewards go. So I think that's a 4-star Nexus. And then in the featured arena, I go for the top 5%, and I get 1,000 6-star shards and 500 5-star shards. And the basic arena, I go for the top 10%, and I get 6-star shards and 5-star shards. But the rewards for it, like if you just look at the arena and just click on view rewards, it will show you what you get for each level. But yeah, so Summer Trials, I go for the max milestones, and I basically just stop when I hit 4.4 million. I might do like 3 or 6 more fights, and that's it. The featured arena, I go for 28.5 million. And the basic, I go for between 7.5 to 8 million. But if any of them you want to ensure you max out, it's the Summoner Trials. It probably will take you the longest to max out as far as milestones go, but it is going to give you the most units. Okay, cool. So we're at 3.2 here. Let's go see if we can finish off uncollected. Awakening Nick is hell? Yeah, and he's a champion you really want to awaken too. Yeah. Yeah, that second life is nice. And then the pausing of the tactical charges with the Fury. I'm probably going to end up using a generic gem on the 6-star. It'll be really nice if he's in the next 6-star featured crystal. I don't think he will be, but that would be really nice to be able to awaken him that way. Okay. So let's finish this off and call it a night. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay. Woo. Wasn't sure if I was going to be able to make it for a second there. So Corvus with 3 charges should make this go pretty quick. Yeah. Pretty quick indeed. One more stun and that will be it. Oh. Don't even need a stun. Excellent. Found a post 5-star Nick yesterday, another arena champ. Really? Oh, wait, you have a 6-star? Or you don't really like him to begin with. I like Falcon. I got options of Gwenpool, Ronan, and Falcon. Okay. So let's see here. So we're at 102, almost 103 6-star shards. I think we get another 30,000 for week 10 rewards. I think it's 30,000. Oh, really? That's fine. I'm not going to bother maxing out Mr. Combat. Yeah. Yeah, another 30,000. So that's going to be 132. Yeah, so I should be able to get to 150 before the next 6-star featured comes out. Okay. You don't like him? Okay. Yeah, I'll pretty much always have him on the team because with running suicides, he and DPX is pretty nice. Oh, right. I wanted to check and see what I should be going for the T5CC. So mutant. No, I think it's going to be 2 cosmic, a mutant, and a mystic. I think that's what I'm going to go with. Yeah. 2 cosmic, a mutant, and a mystic. Because I'm going to use 1 mutant to R3 Omega, but eventually, I think Apocalypse is going to be my first R4. There's no skill that I have any intent of taking to R3. Science. If I were to get I-Bomb, I might take him to rank 3. Tech. No. Yeah, so I'll just have to keep that in mind tomorrow. 2 cosmic, a mutant, a mystic. Okay. Which one would you do first? Cav or Uncollected and Cav 100% later? I think the smart way to go is to do whichever difficulty you're able to do that gives you the most rewards. So do that one first and then work your way back. So if you can do Cavalier, get that one done 100% first. If Uncollected is the highest level you're able to do that first. And then depending on what your roster looks like, you could just auto fight Master. So sometimes what I'll do if there's event quest completion on or just class advancement, I'll just pick the class and auto fight through Master. And then Uncollected and Cav, I'll fight myself. But for the most part, I only do Cav and Uncollected when event quest completion is on, just to get the points in there. Okie dokie. Well, that is it for me. I will be back tomorrow doing, Cav completion for the new EQ. But yeah, thanks for coming and hanging out, and I will catch you guys later. Take care.